What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. I've been thinking, I was thinking a little last night. You know how we see like these rich people and they got their fancy boats, you know, they go out to the lakes and all the time with their big diesel trucks pulling their boat. And or they have their $150,000 cars or real expensive homes and, you know, going to expensive restaurants and just living the rich life, right? And how those of us who aren't rich a lot of times look at the things that they're doing, wishing that we can do a lot of those things. I was thinking it would be really cool if I could come up with this advanced technology that would and build a line of cars and trucks and planes, and these cars and trucks would have like 2-gallon tank, but it'll travel 150 miles per gallon, and they'll run off some hyper solar panels to where you really wouldn't have to ever run off any gas at all. It'll just be generated by the panels themselves, and the cars, the engines would range from like 400 horsepower to 800 horsepower, and there'll be luxury cars or sports cars or sedans or, you know, whatever you wanted. And the price would be starting at like $40,000 for one of the vehicles. You could travel on these special jets, like, you know, for airliners, whatever, can make these special jets to where you can travel anywhere in the world and just pay like $300 for every hour of flight. But it only takes an hour to get to like France. So most places in the US would be like, I don't know, $100 to get on the plane. That would be really cool to do that, but you'd have to qualify to purchase one of these vehicles, and you couldn't qualify with stated income. You would have to have full documentation. So you'd have to have documentation for all the income that you say that you make. But the qualification would be that you can't make more than like $70,000 a year. The qualification would be you can't be rich in order to get one of these vehicles that all the rich people are going to want to have. We get to have them, but all of those rich people who are making all that money, if they did want to purchase one of these vehicles, it would be, they can meet the qualifications in another way. They can pay like 5%, they can pay like 5% tax on any dollar over $70,000. So if you made like $170,000 for the year, you would be paying tax off of the $100,000. So that would be $5,000 that you're paying tax. And the millionaires, you know, $170,000, you're not a millionaire, but for the millionaires, you know, if you're paying tax on $1 million, 5% of $1 million is like $50,000. And with all the people who are going to be wanting to qualify to be able to fly on these aircraft and to buy these boats and to purchase these cars, they're going to have to pay 5% tax. And that tax could go towards paying for schools, infrastructure in the United States, you know, whatever, insurance for a lot of people who don't have insurance. Thank God I have insurance. I'm retired from the Air Force. But a lot of people don't have insurance. And of course it sounds like a really good idea, so of course the Republicans aren't going to like it. But then they wouldn't have to purchase any of these vehicles, or they could just keep the vehicle they have and fly in the planes that they have, and everything will be fine. But that's just my crazy brain. You notice how when I'm rubbing, I'm not, and I know a lot of y'all are having trouble with this method, but I'm rubbing hard, I'm pressing hard. I'm pressing hard and everything is twirling at the same time. It's like twisting each of them individually, but it's just doing them all at the same time. See that? See that right here? See how it just twists it real hard? But if you're just rubbing soft like that, nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna mess up your hair. You're gonna end up with an afro. Rub hard. And that's what you get. These are ones that I had been cutting or broke off before, and I'm just trying to start them all over again. Those short ones get on my nerves. I had a dream last night too that my locks were like a whole lot shorter than they are right now, like this short, all that gone. I didn't like it. I don't know, people were like, how long are you gonna let them grow? I'm like, not too long. But I think that's what we all say. And the length, unless you're losing your hair. I know some people will say, I didn't like them too long, but I look on top of their head and they're losing their hair. So it's like, well, you really didn't have an option to cut your locks short. You're just working your way on not having any locks at all. But I guess I've also been blessed with some good genes, because 45 years old and not losing any hair. My grandfather died at 98 and he still had a full set of hair. Alright, well, I'll just hide these behind my ear. Hopefully my ear will hold them down. See if I can tuck this under another lock. Hide those behind my ear. This one does its own thing. There we go. Keeps popping out. Okay. I just wanted to say hey and do a quick video, and hadn't done anything in a while. So actually I'm going to be making another video showing, like, a lot of people are thinking that to do this method you have to have long locks, and that's kind of the opposite way around. It's best to start when it's like your hair is about this long. And the next video I do, hopefully I'll have a subject to show you that. All right. Thank y'all, and I will holler at y'all later. All right, bye.